let's go for it. Good evening, heroes and heroines, and welcome to Practising Programming in C, where today we are doing run-length decoding. Yesterday I managed to do the actual encode part of it. I spent a whole two and a half hours or something doing this little series of loops here, and this right. But I finally got it nailed, mostly thanks to Interferas, honestly. And we can now, today, go and do the decode. And yeah, do the decode and then loft the RLE functions, loft the RLE routines out into functions. And then, assuming that I haven't spent 2 hours just doing that, I'm going to make a little sort of test thing that allows you to run the compressor on a file, and output a file, and it'll give you metrics as to like, it'll compare how effective the BWT is, like how like how much that helps the RLE do its thing, basically. So that is the plan. The music is Ian Hicks's soundtrack to A Virus Named Tom, which is only a short soundtrack, like 22 minutes. So I suppose I could be kind of brave and just not queue up any more music and hope that I do the RLE in time. And I think I will do that. I'm going to be brave. So the current thing, MZ, that fails, this fails, this doesn't fail, this succeeds. So this is printing out, but it's actually writing out. Where's my cursor? Yeah, where is it? Is it on pentadactyl? Let me just throw this over to, how do I do this? I think I've thrown it over to window 3. Yeah. Oh, I'm in replace mode. Right, okay. Well, honey. Let's just double check that I'm still streaming. No drop frames, which is nice. The music is looking a little bit loud, so I think I will just bump that down a bit. And I can't see. Right. 24 I think is a reasonable. I think that should be okay. I'm almost not quite twice as loud as the music, but I mean it's always tough to tell those kinds of things anyway. But anyway, yeah, let's go for it. So at the end of this is the end of the encode. So now it's the RLE decoding. So we've got the RLE buffer, I believe. And first of all, we want to allocate enough space for the actual RLE out buffer. So it's like it's kind of like the RLE deck, I suppose. So it's like RLE deck buffer. And this is going to be malloking the information that's at the start of the RLE buffer. So I really need to set the RLE pointer back to the start of there. How do I do this? Is that like this? I think that's how you do that. hourly deck buffer. The size is going to be the value at the hourly pointer casted to an int, I believe. Ah, interesting. Right. So let me just try this. Right, okay. Right. So that was throwing me, you see, because, you know, when you first of all do it, you do the asterisk there. Like, when I first of all did it, I did it like that. But it seems like I don't have to do that second time through. Tell you what, after doing this, what is all this? Well, this is all to do with the actual encode. I suppose strictly speaking I could do with putting all this down here. So if I just print F, the size now, what does this give me? It gives me 62. Right, awesome. So I think I've done that correct, which is always nice to see. So I need to increment the hourly pointer by the size of an int. Right. So now we should be on the N, and we're basically like, deck buffer. So it's the deck buffer. I haven't malloped it, have I? So it's if only deck. If that fails, we want to p error. And return 1. Well, I'm still not happy about this because this is it's keeping previous mallocations live, and it's not really doing a good error path. But we'll stick with it for now. If that fails, then we quit. Otherwise, this should also be like straight after here. I think. So now we want to be looping through the RLE buffer. Yeah. So it's like while RLE pointer actually, where am I getting that size from? Oh, I've null terminated it. Is that right? Because you could potentially read... Oh, mind you, if you read this in as a file, you can figure out the insides as a file. What am I looping up here? It's insides, right. Where's insides coming from? Right, it's going to be up here. Yeah, it's just up here. It's calculating the insides. Let's go with it. You know, because this is it's just a thing for learning anyway. And I suppose, I don't know, to do. Maybe that's really reasonable. Oh, it isn't consolated. So we want to be copying characters from the RLE buffer into the RLE deck buffer. While that is happening, we want to say it's like while it's greater than 128, I think. While the value at the RLE pointer is greater than 128. We want to set the RLE deck pointer plus plus to be equal to the value at the RLE pointer minus 1, right? And then decrement. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah. Decrement the value at RLE pointer. It's like, yeah. I think this is correct. Looks a bit funky, but I think it's correct. And once it's no longer Because the first thing has got to be an actual token. Or I suppose I could reintroduce the token as well, actually. Hourly pointer. Is this it? No. Where's that talking about? Okay. Okay, fine. Let's then say I've got the counter. Counter is equal to constant 128. It's not actually that. It's actually well, the value of that is greater than comparison of constant 128 with expression of type car is always far right. Probably wants to cast. Oh, they pointed to. Ah, right. Interesting. So, right, rather than doing that, let's although the sound card maxed out ultrasound, right. I suppose I might as well just declare it as an unsigned. Ah. Okay, maybe I can't do that quite. Initializing unsigned car star with an expression of car. Oh, right. So that would mean that I'd have to initialize this as an unsigned car as well. I mean, I'm kind of okay with doing that, I think. Can do just a cast after the equals. So set them both as unsigned car. But it doesn't like it. Which is kind of interesting. And hourly pointer is an unsigned cast star. Oh, hang on a minute. What am I looking at here? Oh, it's hourly pointer, not hourly deck pointer. Right. Yeah. I see. Right. Yeah. Cheers. So this is a comparison. No, the special code is always false. So if I right, that kills it. So I think this is probably the easiest way of sorting that one out. I think. And then hourly pointer minus. Well. Sorry, minus equals. That works. Okay, so this builds. It does crash. It's a right of size 1. It's located 0 bytes to the right of 62 byte region. Okay. So that suggests to me. Actually, it needs to be unsigned cast star. Ah. Okay. Well, that's greater than that. So I have my lock to the right size, I believe. In size. Hourly points, take out hourly buffers. So it is the hourly buffer that I'm seeking through. Unsigned on its own means unsigned int. Ah, right, okay. Let's step in and see what it's doing. Let's just see where it crashes first of all. Hang on. What do we have here? We've got hourly pointer is greater than. What is the value of hourly pointer? That is a 128. So this shouldn't enter the loop. Hang on a minute. Why is it a 128? Ah, right. Oh, I do. Yeah, if I so after it's casted. That's what, yeah, right. That's actually 122. So while it's greater than 128, so it's not greater than 128, so it shouldn't enter this loop. It hasn't. So we are still within the buffer, apparently. I'm not freeing it, am I? So we got in here, right. So we've got, let me just put some music on. Beginner's Guide, that'll be good for me. Let's put a name on. So we've got the the RLE buffer, I believe. Oh, right, yeah, fine. So it's H and then a couple of H's apparently, I think. So I'm only pointing to in size. Let's just see what that is actually at the moment. RLE pointer take with the RLE buffer. That's 5. So we've moved. So we've read in the 4 bytes of the ends, and we've moved another byte across to take the H out. So in the RLE deck buffer, that should contain an H. Oh, hang on. Yeah, right. I think it's N, then H, and it's a couple of H's. What is RLE pointer at -1? That is an H. That's 0. Oh, interesting. Or rather, it's 201. Well, that's... We want to be outputting... Okay, let me just see then. If I say, well, the value at that... Ah, that's true actually. That should actually no, that's it right, isn't it? True one is octal. Okay. Octal. It's interesting. Would have thought that the octal would be 178. You know, because if the octal is 201, that means that there's like 23 or 24 things. Want to know is 1 less than 200? Oh, right. Okay. Perfect. So while this is going there, I want to do that. What was it before? Was it? Oh, it was -1. So that is correct. Well, I mean, it's what I'd expect it to be. Although, yeah. So so basically, we're setting that to be equal to an age. And then we're doing so what's the value at hourly? So yeah, the value at hourly pointer is this. So we step over it, and then if I print that out again, yeah, it's another 200 or 128, whatever. And we've output the hourly dec buffer. Can't access memory there. Oh, there. Okay. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's not that, is it? It's going to be more like... I think you need to add 1. Add 1 to hourly pointer. There was a run. So I was thinking to take away 1. Does that cause a crash? I was thinking take away 1 because, like, 128 is kind of like... kind of like the 0 points, if that makes sense. And I'm storing, like... You know, I'm storing numbers that are above 128. Ah, hang on a minute. Why have I outputted a 2 into the deck buffer? Why have I outputted this number into the deck buffer? Oh, unless this is just bullshit, you know, bogus data. The actual point is moved up past the 128 bytes. Alright. Bullshit bogus data. So you're saying, like... if there's a run... There's a point to me. I mean, you must be right, but like, do you say to like do hourly? Well, I mean, it's kind of that, isn't it? It's a car. Wow. So that's fixed the crash. God damn it, insofar as. Let me just print out that buffer now. RLE deck buffer. I think it's that. Oops. That worker in general though. Yeah. I don't know where that came from, by the way. Fart. Oh, fart two. So worker with you. Runs of one. So inner loop only fires once. Okay. I mean, I was hoping the inner loop. If runs are greater than one. Needs to increase the rail points by one. I think so. So hang on a minute, does that mean that I could, if I just loop to that? No. I need to increase it by one, even for runs of greater than one. Let me just have a look at what this is actually doing. So we're going to come in here. Yeah, it's like, I think rather than actually, I think when I come in here, I want to sort of say, if the value is at the, yeah, I'm going to separate this out a bit. I'm going to say, if the value at the RLE pointer well, I mean, it's actually this test here. It's while this. Oh well, it's if that. Absolutely. Why is this? Why would that be necessary? I was going to say, like, if that is that, then what we do is we say the counter is equal to the value at the RLE pointer. Caster to an int. Caster to an unsigned car. Right. And then increment the pointer. And then we say something like while oh actually what it could be that. Well, I mean, yeah, we could say like while the counter is greater than 128. Oh, actually, yeah, I still need to set the token, don't I? So let us still use the token. While this, we're going to say the command you. The first one's got to be a token. Right. Actually, no, because we do want to test it, don't we? I feel like it's more robust to test it if it's that. So it should fail the first time around. This shouldn't be allowed, should it? Actually, oh, we are in a loop here, aren't we? Yeah, so we're keeping the token here. That might be alright, actually. If it is that, then it goes into this loop. Otherwise, it just straight up encounter. What's happening here? So this needs to increment so that we're ready up here. This might be incorrect. But let's just see anyway. Yeah. This was a write of size 1. Okay, so we're trying to write into the right past the end of the buffer. Let's take the printf out of it for now. So while this, right, car token, we're going to come in, we're going to set the token to be equal to the value of the hourly pointer. I'm just wary of not sure if that's correct. I'm just wary of incrementing the hourly pointer too many times. So you come into the buffer, say the token is equal to that, and you increment it. We set the dec to be equal to the token, increment that. And if I think that code should be correct. Wow, okay. If that value there is greater than 128, then we want to say the int counter is equal to that, and increment the RLE pointer so it's ready for the next time. And then while counter is that, we're going to be setting the RLE dec pointer to equal to the token, and then incrementing that. What does ASAN say? Right of size 1 at this location. That is located 0 bytes to the right of 62 byte region, which is my thing. The RLE dec buffer. Which suggests that I'm not writing out the right stuff, I think. RLE pointer's not moving. Is that right? Am I understanding this right? I've taken off that. Put business as a loop saying what card gets written. Oh yeah. Wonder why this is now dying though. Oh no. This was wasn't that succeeding? Sorry, this was succeeding. Or was it? Go over to see that the cards get printed. Right, yeah, it's because of the counter, isn't it? So, yeah. Okay. I think I removed them, yeah. Ah. Oh, I think we've done it. I need to BWT this now. On the deck buffer. What does this guy take? In size, in buffer, and BWT matrix. What's the BWT matrix? Oh, that's just the malloc thing, isn't it? In buffer. In size. Can I just pass the BWT matrix? I can. Do I pass it like that? God damn it. Crushing in the... Oh, right. God damn it. Incompressible pointer to integer converter passing. Hourly deck buffer. Do I pass it like this? No. BWT decode, it takes... Oh, it's an in size first. God damn it. Right. And then let's print this guy out. That's interesting. Also, please read the types. The types in the area instead of spamming that combination. Okay. Yes, sir. I don't get why. Don't go out and get one print out though. Okay. So yeah, I haven't done it correctly. Let's just I think I'm off by one. I think. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's print off. Is it this? God. What am I expecting to be happening here? I'm expecting this thing to decode the RLE, so it makes the BWT encoder thing correct. Yeah, then the decode should give me back the original thing. So the BWT decoded, rather the BWT encoded thing, where's that happening? Right, the BWT decoder string. Well, it's BWT encoded, isn't it? Is that right? So the BWG, and I'm actually, so I am outputting NHH. Hey, hang on, let's just narrow down the options as well, because that's the encoder string. I've got two things I'm printfing here. I don't want to be printing this. So we're missing the end of it. So this is all correct up to there, but then we're missing this. For some reason. Why would we be missing that? So we are we're outputting the right number of the runs, because there's 3 of them there. Go to the final 4. 1, 2. Okay. So I'm storing the int in the RLE. RLE decoding. The data buffer is the size. It's the RLE buffer is what contains the size. Ah, right. Let me just pipe the printf. Go to string. It ends with the IN. And we've got a 6E. sorry, 6e is got to be the n itself. And then the 0a, it can be this dot here. And it is actually, oh, hang on a minute. Oh, it's just filling it up with BBB. That's interesting. Niugo. ER space NIIOOGO space, and then it should be I space N. And the new line. Oh, right, so BB, that suggests that. Oh, hang on. So that's 3 things. The writing stops early, yeah. I mean, I'm just going to kind of semi-randomly put that. So why was this correct? I mean, it's the size of an int, take away 1. I suppose I've put the note, haven't I? Calculate the inside more sanely. So I'm relying on the previous calculation. Because the insides was from before. Plus size of in, but I need to do another check on the decoder's inner loop. Right, okay. Incrementing that. To actually have more bytes before dereferencing the hourly pointer. Size of int. Should have said the if instead of the inner loop. Ah, right. So if I see. I think. I suppose because we've already done this, haven't we? I've already incremented the hourly pointer here. Just feels a bit smelly though, having 3 being correct. Actually, hang on. Let me just see if that is actually true. Because it was like this. That was like this. And this was like this. Right. And this is actually outputting a new line. So, yeah, let me just check if decoding this is going to actually produce the right stuff. Because it might not be. Okay, so it is. Just feels super weird though. Like, it feels really weird to be doing a -1 like that. To me, anyway. No. So there must be something. There must be something going a bit weird. But then again, I suppose like the insides again is like, what is the insides? The insides is actually the size of the file. It's the size of the original file. Well, that is less than the insides. Yeah, less than. It wouldn't be less than or equal to the insides plus size of. Because that would be going further away. I think insides might be being used for multiple things and just happens to line up correctly. Possibly, yeah. Although, I mean, oh, hang on a minute. Let's actually just see what we do with the insides. Because do we increment it anywhere? The insides. So we figure out here when we open the input file. If that, so we do the insides plus 1 there. Interesting for the hourly buffer. Well, it's the insize plus malloc. So if I didn't +1, it's +1 for the null pointer, or for the null at the end. Ah, it'll be for the null, won't it? It'll be for this geezer. If I went into utility for sabotage, this stuff might break. Yeah, I'm sure stuff will definitely break. Early decoding. Let's see. If I don't do +1, and I don't do this, let's see what this does. That fails. Oh god. Okay, fine. Oh, do I need... Maybe I actually need the null pointer. Right. Yeah. Oh heck. Did I build it? Okay, you know what? I think it's doing what it should do. Probably not in the right way, but it is doing what it should do. So what I think I'll do is, I think I'm going to loft it out into functions. Should I do that, or should I do that for tomorrow? 'Cause it's been an hour. Oh wow, and I'm dropping frames as well. Yeah, okay, I'll tell you what. Since I'm dropping frames, I will leave it for tomorrow. And tomorrow what I'll do is I'll do the function lofting. and like the kind of testing tomorrow probably. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. Just sitting there. Probably it's a Xali. Decoding. Yeah. So this is this is all of the decoder. Again, it's just so weird how small things are. Is that the decoder? I don't even know where the decoder... oh no, it's this guy. This is the decoder. What was up there? Let's see how the oh right. So this is the decoder. Yeah, okay. But anyway, I'll call it a day there and come back to tomorrow. And hopefully after tomorrow's stream we will be done and dusted with all of this. we'll be done. But until tomorrow's stream, thank you very much for being here, for being helpful and awesome and heroic. I'm the man now dog. Insofar as you are the man now dog. You're also the man now dog insofar as. Until tomorrow. Farewell for now.